And I think we are live. Thank you for subscribing. For those of you watching the replay, click subscribe and click the bell. If you're new to my channel on YouTube, you need to go subscribe and watch the videos from the last few weeks. There's a special one with a huge giveaway. It's a 493, I almost said 493,000, not thousand. It's a $493 value. So go make sure you check that out. I know we're live on Facebook. Hey, everybody from Facebook. And we're live on Twitch and I think YouTube. Yeah. Hello, guys. Okay, wait, you can't see me, can you? Now you can. So Saturday's class, I do a class every Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern time on Saturdays for Design Space. I showed you this card. So, and I shared my file with the people who support my channel. And I have 3 more cards we're doing today, similar to this. They're very easy. One has a lot of drawing on it and it needs directions. I have a list of which pens you use in which order, or you would be totally lost like we were, because it says load default pen. We don't know what color we're supposed to load. So I have it written out for you. So we had to do it, and we had to do it twice and figure out where the pens go. So I did that work for you. And somebody else told me, Evelyn said that this card is not like the corner flip card that she has done. She has made these cards before. And I said, well, I just saw a picture. I've never seen a video on this card. And I just went by a picture from somebody posted in my paper crafting group. So I just did kind of what it looks like. And I like it this way because there's no cutting. I guess that way the cut lines here are down here and you flip it. But I actually like it better this way because the inside is more solid. So this is that card. Let's go over to, where are we going? To the overhead camera. So I have an Easter card. I did it more religious Easter because I usually do like a chocolate bunny and Easter eggs. And I thought, well, this time we'll do this. So we're going to put this one together in a minute. First, we're going to do this one. This was the one with writing. You do have to have access or purchase these images because these are, I didn't create these. These are in Cricut Access or in Design Space. I use glitter gel pens. I use Cricut gel pens. See how pretty that is? But the base of this card is not in Design Space anywhere. I created this in Design Space. So when you support my channel and get my projects, all you do is click on them and they open up. And I do have just the base card with no images on it. That will be this one here. We'll do that in a minute. I'm going to show you how it looks with double-sided paper. But that is absolutely totally free. There's no images on it, so you can add your own images. And this one, I didn't put any images or any writing because this card could be a birthday card or Mother's Day card or thank you card or welcome to the neighbor. It can be any card at all because it's just pretty flowers. Okay, now let me show you something else, the difference of these two cards. This card, when it's in Design Space, it's like this, or this is on this side. This one in Design Space, it's done this way because in order to write on it, I had to flip the card over. So this is how the others are. Actually, we're just gonna fold it. It's scored. And so this is how all the cards work. You flip that down like that, okay? In order to have the flowers, in order to have the Cricut draw the flowers on the card and see these flowers from the front, this is actually the back of the card. So it will be, oh, no, wait, it'll be folded like this. And I use Cricut paper. Cricut paper is textured on one side. So we put the texture side down when we did it. So the drawing would be on the smooth side. And then we're going to flip this over. There are score lines right here at each corner. So that's how that looks there. This is the easiest card in the world to put together. So we have these two squares. I'm just going to do this really fast so you get it. It's so easy. The hardest part is putting the pens in. And some of the pen colors are the same color, like pink are two pens in a row. So you just go with it and hit go. You don't have to change the pen, you just have to hit go. It stops for each pen. If you've never done a project with different colored pens, the Cricut stops, isn't that pretty? And tells you what color a pen to put in, except for this project that had, I'm gonna put this right there. This project said default pen. Yes, this was drawn with Cricut glitter marker pens, not markers. Okay, and I'm going to use this big foam tape so I can pop that up a little. And I don't really know if this has a front. I don't know if that really matters. You could cut this and have even pieces of tape, but I'm just ripping it. Oh, let me. Okay, so if you've never used foam tape, it comes with paper. You take the paper off when you're ready to glue it, or not glue it, but to adhere it down. I don't really know which way. That way's pretty. So I'm going to put this on top of this piece. So that has to go down first, and then I'm going to cover the corner with that and try to leave a little white around this corner. You don't have to. You can do it however you want. And we're done with the front of the card. But now we have to do the inside, because once we do that, the front of the card is going to look like that. Isn't that pretty? Now you could put a sentiment down here. You could not have it right on here because it's the other side of the paper. But you could use a stamp or make another piece of paper, like just make a rectangle in Design Space, and you could have it right on top of that rectangle and add it right there. So I'm just going to glue these pieces together. Wanda's asking, where do you tell you to put in which pin? It's on Patreon. And is it in all the other files, Callie, for supporters?
Yes, on YouTube and Facebook.
Yeah. So if you support me on YouTube, it's in the community. And if you support me on Facebook, it's in the Facebook area where you can see all the projects and stuff. I have not added it to Melody Lane Designs yet, or Melody Lane Inspired. We did send out a new password for Melody Lane Inspired yesterday in case you didn't get it. And then we're just going to glue this. This card is so easy. All the work is done for you, except for loading the pen. But I have a list. And then I'm just going to kind of put this in the middle. Whoops, need a little higher. There we go. I like to use the glue, the art glitter glue, so I can move it around a little bit. There, this card's done. Except for you might want to stamp something in here for happy birthday or whatever you want. You can set it up for the Cricut to write right in here too if you know what your card is for. Isn't that pretty? But I thought this card could be for anything. Karen on Facebook is asking, can you show you how to cut the card? There's videos on YouTube on how to cut the card without a Cricut, but I share the file, so all you have to do is load the paper and hit go. Okay, now let's do this one. This one has a cross. This cross is in Access. If you don't have Access and you don't want to pay for an image, you can load your own cross or just put two rectangles together. Make a, you can do whatever you want. So these pieces of the cross are supposed to look like a little shadow. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these on. I'm just putting glue here. I just used 2 colors of Cricut brown paper. And now I don't remember where these go. Let me look at my project. Okay, got it. So this one goes here. I think. And this one here. Yep. So I just look at the picture in Design Space and see how they set it up to be. You don't have to put the second layer on, you could just do the first. And I'll show you, these are all the markers or pens that I used. So there we have the cross. The weight of the cardstock is 80 pounds. And I think I'm going to go around the edge of this one with a marker. You can do it with ink pads, or so many people use so many different things. This is Cricut paper. It's an Anna Griffin paper. It's Amelia something. Oh, wait. I want to use this side. Isn't that pretty? I'm going to use that one. I think that's what I was going to do. Oh, and maybe I will pop this up. So I'm going to cut some of this off because I need small. Turn this over. I'm going to pop up the cross. Okay. Kobe's digging in his bed. I don't know why he's digging. I guess it's better than snoring he usually does. Thank you, Callie, for sharing the glitter pens link. So I'm just going to stick, oh, that's not the center. I probably won't get it even anyway. So there we have that. And I'm going to pop this up. It is easier to do this with scissors. And look. Misty, that's awesome. She says she found 4 packs of Cricut gel pens she forgot she had. They are in a mystery box. Some of the mystery boxes have been re-released. Well, Thanksgiving one is sold out. And there's a December one, and the Snowbird mystery boxes have been re-released by Cricut until they sell out. So and this doesn't have to be Easter. You could make this into something, a sympathy card, or, you know, welcome to church, whatever you want to do. And I'm going to go around this one with the purple. These two, the purple and yellow, were from the same paper pack. Callie shared a link to all the re-released mystery boxes on YouTube. And she's sharing things on Facebook. She's my assistant. Isn't she awesome? Okay, and we're just going to try to get this in the center. On this one, the Cricut drew this on with this pen. This might be an older pen. It's a medium point. It's supposed to be metallic violet. And then we're just going to glue this on. And we're done with this card. And you could make this an Easter card, put a bunny on the front, or put some Easter eggs on here if you want. You could put balloons on the front, make a birthday card. I think it's just endless what you can do with this card. And it's not a card I've seen a lot of. There. Isn't that pretty? I like it. I think it's pretty. Okay. Now here's another card. So this paper, you flip it over, and that's that. And then we also, I'm going to use it on this side, on the inside, and then here's where you write or stamp or whatever you want to do. So for this card, we're going to fold it. You see how you could do a whole bunch of cards, make them all different, just depending on the paper you use. And you could make these ahead of time, make some ahead of time and not even worry about what they're for, because you can just always take a piece of paper like this and cut it out again and have the Cricut write, or you can stamp it too. So there's the front. And I have just a plain paper there. So I like to use the foam tape on this. You don't have to, you can just glue it down. But you do want to stamp it before you put it on, I think. Or Oh, but I could glue, because I'm like, what am I going to do with this card now that I'm putting this on it? I could cut something out and stick it on top of that. That's what I could do. So I've only been doing this video for 20 minutes and I've already completed 3 cards, putting them together. There we go. And we're going to go this. So this one was we only used 1 sheet of 12 by 12 double-sided paper and then the white for this and that. And that's all we used. There, now we have a blank card where we could add something to this. Add something to this. Isn't that pretty? I just think it's pretty, just like that. And I like this paper. Let me see where this paper's from. I don't think I wrote this one.
Natalie Milan.
No, not this one.
Oh.
I never told you this one. This one is Divine Peonies. It's this one. It's one of my favorite ones because it has this beautiful paper there. And I don't use this paper as much, but it looks really nice with that. And then the inside is pretty. Isn't it pretty? I love it. And then here's the other one. I really like this one too. I like that cross. And I like the colors and I like the paper. And then this one. And then there's this one that I did first. This was all done with 2 sheets of paper, but from the same paper pack. This gray is actually, I think, this black darker one flipped over. Isn't that pretty? And let me see what. Like with the Cricut papers, you just have so many different options to just do a pretty card with just the paper. Oh, and here are the gel pens that I used. I think all of these might come in one pack. I don't know, do 5 or 6 come in a pack? It might be those in a pack, and these might be in a pack.
Silver and gold.
Well, here's glitter gold, yeah, and glitter brown, glitter pink, glitter red, violet, light blue, and green. And if you just joined and you didn't get to see the glitter, do you see the glitter on the pens? Isn't that cool? I'm going to have to do a poll later and see which one you guys like best. Can you guys comment below what you like best? Here, I will make it, we'll make this easy. This one's 1, 2, 3, 4. So the cross is number 4, the flowers are number 3, the blue and gray is number 2, and the green and blue is number 1. right, are there any questions? And I did say last week that I was doing this video at 2, but I had to change it because we're going to Mardi Gras. Looks like we got 3. Looks like a winner. You can't pick just one. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming and joining me in this video. It was fun, and these are so easy to use. And I think they could just be almost any occasion. We could do Christmas paper and make a Christmas one. So I'll have to remember to do that at Christmas time. All right, guys, love you. And I should see you on Thursday. I'm pretty sure I will. I might see you tomorrow, maybe. We'll see. I have some unboxing videos to do. Oh, and those cutie bundles. I got my cutie bundle. I was going to do a video on that. I haven't had time. I don't think I'll have time today. But there was a mistake in what you get. Okay, I opened my box. Okay, scratch that. Let's be honest. Callie, my assistant, opened my box. And I walked by it last night. I'm like, why are there so many things in here? And I'm looking, I'm like, did they give me 2 packs? Is there another cutie? There was only 1 cutie, but there were 2 of everything else. In the raspberry vinyl bundle, it's the raspberry cutie, I got 24 rolls of vinyl. And so I talked to my contacts at Cricut and said, I think there's a mistake that I got too much stuff. And they looked and they said, no, that's what it says. And the other person that worked at Cricut like, oh my gosh, we get double. But the vinyl bundle, you get double. The vinyl and iron-on bundle, you get double. But just the iron-on bundle, you only get double of the everyday iron-on. So you get 4 extra rolls. So there's only a few left of those cutie bundles. So you might want to go check those out. On my community page on YouTube, which you can't get to from iPad, but you can from computer, if you scroll down, you'll see the links for those. And, oh, I have a video for the cutie bundles. There's links in there too. Yeah, you get a lot. It's a lot more than I thought. I thought it was a mistake. All right, guys, love you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.